Okay, bear with me 10 minutes. Ladies, gentlemen, and hackers. What a day today. A day to remember for sure. This is the first AI hacking conference in the world, as far as I know it, and we know it. I think no conference that I attended or we attended was so brilliant that you couldn't have any sales slides here. You were only having knowledge, and that was the goal of this conference, okay? As AI comes to an end, let me close you with a story before we all go to the sunset. Here we are in Lisbon, one of the oldest capitals in history. Despite our heritage, we are Portuguese, the incredible food, the incredible wine, the sun. There is also a reason why we decided to do HackAI in Lisbon. If I had to define hacker with one word, I will define it as curiosity. And Lisbon is the capital of curiosity. 500 years ago, Portugal faced the edge of the world. The Portuguese wanted to grow, but we had the Spanish on one side and the ocean on the other. The ocean was vast, was dangerous, was unknown. Most people believed that there was nothing there. There was only storms, there was monsters, but it took one crazy guy, one, Prince Henry, and you sit in the front, to dare to question. What lies beyond the horizon? What is there that we cannot see yet? Can we go further? Should we test it? Can we adventure? And when I was a child, my grandfather loved to tell me all of these stories about the Portuguese discoveries. We call it colonialism now, but let's forget that. Of the caravels leaving Lisbon, guided only by the stars. Of sailors who dared to cross an ocean without knowing if they would ever come back to their families. There is all these myths or these tales, and I always wondered how they did it, why they did it, right? How did a small country like Portugal, in the corner of Europe, change the map of the world? And the answer is quite simple. They decided to see. They decided to see what others didn't. They test themselves against the unknown and to act with bravery when storms hit. That spirit of curiosity, courage, discovery is exactly why we are here today. These days, cybersecurity feels a lot like the unknown. Vast, dark, full of risks we can't even see. And the paradox is clear. We spend more than ever in defense, and yet we lose more than ever to cybercriminals. We have more regulations, frameworks, checklists, and yet companies are still blindsided by the risks. All AI makes defenders smarter, but it makes attackers even more dangerous. It makes them go at the speed of light. Most refuse to see that the enemy isn't a hacker. The enemy, it's fear. It's delay, it's inaction. Companies are sailing blind. We are blind to our assets, we are blind to the tests we should do, and when risks appear, we don't act fast enough. These are the storms that we need to face today. So how do we navigate this ocean? For us, it's three words: see, test, act. We must see because we can't protect what we don't know yet. Most riches today come from assets companies didn't even know that they have. Shadow IT, shadow AI, third parties, supply chain. Visibility is step one. We must test because sailing is useless if the ship breaks the sea. The Portuguese tested their caravels intensively on the coast before daring to cross the Atlantic. We didn't have the best caravels just because we had it, we tested it. You should also test your systems. Don't be afraid of hacking. You have to challenge your digital infrastructure every single day. You have to break it before someone breaks it. A system untested is a system broken. And we need to act, because hesitation is what makes us stay on the shore. Act without fear. Act on what matters, act with prioritization, act on exploitability, but act fast. Because cybersecurity is a game of speed, and you all know that. See, test, act. That's how we cross this new ocean. And today, you saw it. We have also our own caravel. The past sailors had caravels, now we have AI, artificial intelligence. You can't run away from it. You need to embrace it, you need to surf it. But let's be clear, AI alone is not enough, and humans alone are not enough. So AI brings scale, speed, but hackers will bring always creativity, instinct, and curiosity. Together, they make the perfect crew, and it's not about only replacement, but it's about collaboration. The hacker still holds the wheel, but AI is like the wind in the sails. Today, we have to name our caravella as HackAiCon, and HackAiCon is the first AI pen testing agent, but more than that, it's a symbol of collaboration, of symbiosis. With HackAiCon, offensive security, as we know it, enters in a new AI revolution. The road is long, the path is rough, but with your help, the future is secure. So that's all I have to say. It's thank you. Thank you to the brilliant minds that we have here today, the speakers, the participants who shared their stories, their hacks, their research, their doubts, their vision. Thank you for that. Thank you to the amazing, incredible, super cosmic Ethiack team, because with them, nothing is possible. So thank you for that. And without this team, we were not here today. I didn't even know half of what was here. I just trust on them. And I'm proud and grateful to be able to work alongside any of you. And lastly, thank you so much for you to come. For your support, for your curiosity, for your passion, for pushing boundaries, and for being part of the revolution. Portugal once changed the map of the world. Now it's your time to surf this ocean. You have AI, just don't run away from it, and enjoy the sunset. Thank you so much.